Good day, everybody. Welcome back to CJfarmGrit.
In this video, our mac and cheese or our Cosmic Crisp device arrived. So stay tuned. That's in this video. We're unboxing it. So let's get into the video.
So during harvest, Dad had us put some sprinklers back on the Niagara so they could have one last watering before the water goes out. And so now we're just taking them off. She's taking them off. Okay, I need to ride back to my cycle. So a lot of the fall/winter work in the fields consists of pruning. And then once the mechanical pruner has gone through, we have a work crew come in and hand prune. And once everything has been pruned on a field, we come in and brush pull. This is what the field looks like after it has been mechanically pruned, hand pruned, and brush pulled. And for those of you who want a more in-depth look of what this all looks like, those two jobs, stay tuned.
Jiggly?
Go.
I think they're jiggling.
Oh no. They're jiggling. So when the workers come in and hand prune the grapes, Dad and Mom would always pay by the hour. But this year, they decided to pay by the vine. You guys can fill in the gaps. The workers are working. So instead of taking weeks to finish a field, they're getting it done in just a few days. So what we have to do is go through and count every single grapevine and every single grape row and every single grape field and every single grape parcel. And we're just writing the numbers down on a notepad. And then we will come in and put cow tags at the end of the post to show how many vines are in that row. So that's been a lot of the winter work as well, is counting. Huh? What? Are you going into the right row? So this video was our last harvest video for 2025 of juice grape harvest. And one of our people commented in that and said, now, the real question is, has there been any missed grape rows? You didn't think to ask that last year, when there wasn't. So, unfortunately, there was a few. So, it was less than 3 and more than 2 missed grape rows. And so, in our defense of why that was, it was... One, Dad insisted everything was harvested when it wasn't. Dad, so in his defense, it was past midnight, so he was tired and he needed to hurry and get that load in. And then it was insanely windy that night. And so when we were done harvesting a field, we will walk through to check to make sure all the rows are harvested and picked. But this field, it was just this last day of harvest, and Dad assured us that it was all harvested because Mom and Sister said we need to go walk through and check the rows, and Dad said it's fine, everything's picked. Fast forward a couple weeks, Blonde Sister is in there gopher baiting. Everything was not indeed harvested. There was some missed rows. But Mom joked and said, you know, a farmer's getting old when he insists his fields are harvested when they're not. Because as Grandpa got older, he would sometimes miss rows, and he was precise to make sure, because, you know, you had the pattern of you turn 3 on top, 4 on bottom, and, you know, that little section of field is done, then we count 10 and go to the next. And so when Grandpa would miss rows, Dad would find them, and he would just be completely in shock that, and now that's happening with Dad now. So, yeah, there was a few missed rows, but Dad kind of made up for it in that he had time to go through the auto insurance and work out some kinks that why it was so expensive. And so it kind of, he missed the rose, which was money obviously hanging still out in the field, but then he made up for it with now the auto insurance isn't as much. So yes, there was Miss Grape Rose, and it happens to the best of us. It's a nice, clear, sunny day today. 35 degrees.
Oh, I got bad news. Bad news. So, well, I'll just show you. Oh, this is how I found it. I'll show you how I found it. Yeah, round 2. This just snaps on. That's how I found it, though. Anyways, I'll explain myself. So this is, I say round 2 because this happened last year during harvest, over a year ago. I was getting a semi shot in the sunset, and all of a sudden it just came crashing down and a bird took it down. And gimbal was broke, just like it is now. Arm was broke, just like it is now. And so yeah, so I fixed that after a couple months later. And now, that wasn't my fault. That was the bird that swooped it. There's Cooper. That's Cooper in the truck. Just snap that back on so it doesn't look so bad. So this time, so as you can see, it's really foggy out. And my sisters instructed me to get drone footage of the pruner, which I was going to. So I was going to get drone footage of the pruner in the fog. And I was getting one of my dive shots, you know, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know what I'm talking about. You've seen it in like the harvest. I kind of come down and I'm coming down like swooping, coming straight for the tractor, harvester, whatever it is. And then I go back up. Well, I did that. I was doing that with the pruner, but I was swooping down and I was like up, joystick up, but it wasn't moving up. And so it just went straight into the pruner. This is the last dead shot I have. And that's when it died, or whatever. So hopefully that video is saved. Actually, let me turn this back on. It should work. Hopefully, I was recording. And this is probably the worst. I don't know if I'll be able to fix this one. Unfortunately. This has been a mighty drone. This piece is broke. The actual body is broke. So I don't know if I can fix that. Yes, it still works. I still have... I got the footage. I was about to stop. I only got one... Let's get that video saved. It was cool while it lasted. This has been a mighty little drone. This has crashed. Fell out of the sky. It's been 3 times now. Broken while it's falling out of the sky has been twice. But it still turns on. Still works. The camera still works. It's just the frame, his body's broken, so That arm is easy to fix, but let's watch this video. Swooping down, doing a good job so far. Crap! It didn't save it. You've got to be kidding me. If you're gonna crash a freaking drone, well, you may as well have the video of it. No. That is annoying. Okay, this time it technically was my fault. It technically was my fault. But anyways, as I was saying, I tried to go down at the pruner, then go back up like I've done literally a million times. And the stupid joystick wasn't going back up, so it just went straight into the pruner. That is not good. Not good. Well, you saw the last shot it got. Anyways, I gotta figure out what to do from here. You guys love your drone shots. So, yeah, it's not good. Anyways, I got stuff to do.
It is quite cold today. I just got done counting some more vines. This is what the vines are looking like. They're crying. So cold. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody. That would be kind of interesting to see. Comment if you guys get fog in your area, like wherever you're at in the United States or whatever country you are in. Comment if you get fog. The fog is fogging. Like, okay, I can't really see the fog. I'm gonna turn on my brights once this car passes to show you what it actually, like how foggy. Okay, that's my sister up there, so it's totally fine. That's how foggy it is. It is so foggy right now.
We just wanted to mention that Bro is a superb and fearless drone flyer. So before we had even started posting YouTube videos or even had the idea to start a YouTube channel, Bro had asked for money towards a drone just for recreational use. And so, but a lot of that he paid for with his own wages. So it was basically his drone. It was his drone that he was using for the channel.
For CJfarmGrit, and
it was crashed once because of a bird. Hawk took it down, but he was able to fix that. It was sitting around for a while, but then he got inspired to try. He was like, maybe I can fix it. There's nothing to lose now. And so
he fixed it for under $100.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's the controller. What was it? The controller goes with the drone, and so we just can't get a new drone because that controller is specifically for that drone.
Yeah.
So
he crashed it. It was a bird crashed it the first time. It was not his fault. But this time, he said that this time it was his fault, but we don't think it was.
Because he had obstacle avoidance
turned on, and it was foggy, but he said he still had strong signal. It's that he was trying to put the joystick was not responding. He was trying to put it go up, and it wasn't going up. So it was just like a glitch with the drone. And so
somebody, when we first started, like long ago, posted a comment about some Canadian, who was it?
Some Dutch kid or that, I think that was his channel.
It's not a kid, he's a grown man.
But he had we had looked that up, and he had crashed several of his own drones, so
we didn't feel so bad.
But with farming and doing drone, there could be very, there are easy ways to crash
Yeah.
it. But
And so a lot
we still don't
of
think it was Bro's fault.
yeah, a lot of the super thanks and stuff.
That you guys have generously given will go towards a new drone, a CJfarmGrit drone.
Yes.
So if we get a new drone, we'll figure out like a good one that compares to DJI, because DJI could be not DJI anymore in America. So
Yeah.
a lot of the super thanks and on YT and our link will be going towards a CJfarmGrit drone.
So it's cold.
Yeah.
My hands are cold. So
Our mac and cheese
our Cosmic Crisp,
has arrived.
and this as well.
So, all right, so when we first started CJfarmGrit, I already had a MacBook, and so we were just like, we'll edit the videos on my laptop. And it is a 2020, and it was doing good at first. It was like, we were doing like 20-ish minute videos when we first started. And then as we kept posting, then the longer the videos got,
The videos in the beginning, they were just like rendering, but now the videos are rendering and
yeah, so it would not be very, very rarely would a longer video just render and we would upload. It would glitch out and it'd like be frozen on a screen, and so we would have to render the videos like 3 or 4 times. So we stuck up a newer MacBook on our link.
so there's a link in our description
That's how this was made
Yes.
possible.
but we still also have the super thanks on YT, this platform, open for you guys if you want to. That is totally fine. It's perfectly fine. But just know that if
The super thanks ends in a 9, YT takes 30%, and then Apple takes 30%. And if it doesn't end in a 9, it ends in 0, then just YT takes 30%.
yes,
But we stuck up that link for things such as this, and so that there isn't such a big cut in that super thanks.
for those of you that want more of the gracious gift to go to the channel and not the platform.
And so we stuck up this newer 2024 MacBook in hopes that before my laptop went that we would get this maybe. But we totally did not expect for that same evening for it to be 70% funded by Tom. So thank you, Tom, for the majority of the gift.
So, Tom, you made the ball bounce. The rest of you kept it dribbling before Calzam made the shot.
So there was, could you like hit the box even more?
Graciously giving us this MacBook, mac and cheese.
Yes, because our YouTube, with our YouTube being a smaller channel, our ad revenue isn't like so as the bigger channels on YouTube are. So you guys really came through and generously gifted this
And
laptop
this.
to us. You guys kept our channel chugging along on our smaller channel. So
And Tom is Tap in the comments. He is the profile picture of the duck feet. So thank you, Tom, Billy Mac, Mr. Irish, Anonymous, and Calzam for this. Very muchly appreciated. Ooh, a gift for you.
hopefully we will not have to dread rendering the videos anymore. And we'll let you know, like, hopefully the rendering goes a lot quicker, and we'll let you know, like, how fast once we edit.
This video is still going to be edited on hers. It'll be the next video that's edited on this. Because this video is,
Unnecessarily.
we're going to have to re-edit it all.
No, we don't. I just have to sign in.
We'll figure it out. That is so weird that you guys gave us this. Like, weird. We have people across the whole world and country chipping in to give us this. Thank you, everybody. That's so weird, man.
So, the specs on this are a lot better than on my 2020. There's a lot more storage on this. This should be like really good for rendering and editing.
Mm-hmm.
About here.
Maybe like bring it close in and let go. You know?
None of this would be made possible without any of you.
So thank you, everybody.
And we only keep on making our videos and rendering our videos because all of you keep showing up. So those of you who watch our videos, comment, like, you guys...
That in and of itself is enough. Because we wouldn't have almost 20,000 subscribers if it wasn't for each and every single one of you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Bye, donkey.
We only keep editing videos because you guys keep showing up. So...
Paint? Is it thicker? It's thicker than yours. Oh, by the way, this wasn't the video I was excited for. It's the next video. Because we split this video in half. This video was supposed to be one... Wait, this is a weird plug-in. Wait, that is so much thicker than yours. Whew, like mightier. What's this? Designed by Apple in California.
Is it the same plug-in as the other one? Yes, it is.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
What's that?
That's just the
It's
box.
right now. My hands are freezing. Open it up. Wait a minute. Gotta put it, hold on. So thank you again to Tom, Billy Mack, Mr. Irish, Anonymous, I wonder who you are, and Calzam. Thank you. This is weird. You guys literally gave us this.
Everyone from across the country and across the world.
This was made possible by you.
Yeah. Well, open
So
up
thank
towards
you. Yeah. Wait. It makes a sound. It goes, ding, you know, when you did it. Like, put your mic up. Okay.
Okay, your necklace better not be...
Uh-oh.
So, just so you guys see what you bought. And...
An early Christmas gift from you all. Oh, wait.
Dang. Careful.
What's it doing?
Hello.
Wait, does it do it in all the different languages? It doesn't say what it is, though.
Bring the camera closer.
What are you doing?
We're going to be editing each and every single YouTube
You
video.
did something.
And then to protect our mac and cheese or cosmic crisp, whichever you will, Calzami bought a bag that we had. Gifted that, which looks like this.
A gift for you. Enjoy your gift. We will. Ooh. My hands are freezing.
Yeah.
Oh, the leather! Look at that! Put it in. Where's the... Thank you, Calzam, for this. And thank you, all of you, for this.
Oh, because I'm just like, there's the strap.
Ooh, is it warm in there? Let's put it in. This is so much thicker than hers. Like, yeah. It's like putting a pizza in the oven.
How cozy.
That fits just snug. Snug as a bug in a rug.
Can you show it?
How to zip it up. Thank you, everybody. And thank you all for watching the videos, for commenting, for liking, and for being gracious enough to chip in and give the things that we need to keep our channel channeling.
Yes.
You're all very muchly appreciated. My hands are freezing.
And then our lap desk that
Yeah.
Tom also gifted to us. We'll use that too.
Are you really gonna trust that?
And if it falls, we got our Defender laptop case. Cute. Perfect height.
You hear me?
Just almost like.
Don't you put it? You put it crossed. Dopey.
It fits perfectly. Put it on your shoulder.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for your generosity. Your generosity is generosity.
Generosine.
Generosity.
You're generous.
Generosity.
But this sounds weird. And thank you to all of you who have given super thanks on YT and on our link. You guys are Grape.
You guys are berry grape. You're grapple, apples and grapes. You're grapple. So thank you to everyone.
Very grapply.
Okay, my hands. I can't take it anymore.
I'm going to use the lap desk and our case and the laptop that you guys so generously gave.
Thank you to everyone.
Rendering will not be a pain anymore, hopefully. And
Merry Christmas.
yes. So thank you to Tom, Billy Mac, Mr. Irish, Anonymous, and Calzam. This was all made possible because of you. And thank you that you guys have given us an audience that we have videos to post for people. So
thank you all out there who watch the videos, who hype, like, and comment.
We have a very loyal following of like people will comment in the comments. I'm like, oh, they commented. We like feel like we know you guys now, that people comment so much that we feel like we know you. So
thank you, everybody.
Buy a donkey all around. It's absolutely a lovely day today. It is 4:30 in the afternoon and mid-December. It seriously feels like it could be April. Not at all does it feel like it's December. But I think there's only a couple more of these nice days, otherwise, and then there's going to be a bunch of rain. Right there. Our weather this December has been like all over the place. A few weeks ago we were getting super thick fog and like literally driving through milk, and heavy winds and rain. But these last week and a half has been high 50-degree weather and sunsets that look like this.
So a weird fun fact about me that you guys do not know is I have what is called a contralto singing voice, and so I can go rather deep when I'm singing, and so I thought we'd show you. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear laughing.
That's all not going in.
Why not? Oh, hear the angels' voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine. Dang it! I'll have a blue Christmas.
Christmas without you.
That's like the wrong lyrics.
I'll be so blue just thinking about you.
Thank you guys for watching today's video. We hope you enjoyed it.
And we'll see you all very soon.
Oh! What are you, an old man?
Oh! Dude, I think I moved my hip flexor bone.
And then I have a blue
Get in the pain.
Christmas without you.
Come here. I don't know how you expect us to get out of the driveway. My hands, I can't take it no more.
So he's
What is it? Oh,
We were supposed to do the dance in the snow, but it's too flippin' cold.
we're not.
My hands are just as red as nails. I need to wear my gloves.
I forgot what came after 61 and completely lost count. You guys would be amazed how if you count something so many times that 6980 sounds really like that's how it is.
The fog has fugged.
I'm gonna put mine in first.
No, you needed to go. You needed to go. You needed to go like this.
Well, you have the laptop then. We'll get on the side. Oh, we're gonna cross each other? Get on your side. I'm on the end post to know how many vines are in one row. My face is frozen.
Huh? You got it.